Hello and welcome everyone. Our today's webinar topic is Intelligent Call Center Software and Inside Look. My name is Arpit Modi, co-founder and director of iNextrix Technologies Pvt Limited, a leading telecom software provider company. I am having more than 13 years of experience in information and communication technology. This is our second webinar. Earlier webinar was on a major topic, omnichannel intelligent call center software to drive success for your business. In that webinar, we had covered some important topics such as importance of a call center in a business, intelligent call center software and its key features, omnichannel intelligent call center software and its benefits, how you can select or things to keep in mind while selecting an intelligent call center software, and last but not the least, to drive success for your business using this tool. Those who have not attended that previous webinar, no need to worry. You can always go to our YouTube channel and see the recorded session after this session. Alright, so moving ahead with today's topic, intelligent call center software and inside look. Before going ahead of inside look, we all must know that what is an intelligent call center software solution. And before going to the intelligent or before knowing to the intelligent call center software solution, we should know what is call center solution. So call center software solution is a tool that streamlines your sales, marketing and support activities. Ultimately, it streamlines your entire business activities. That is the main benefit of using a tool which can enhance your systems and processes and which can optimize it such that you can get the best out of it. Now the intelligent call center software solution. Intelligent call center software solution is a software or tool that is having all the traditional and conventional call center features, but on the top of that it is also having the advanced features that are built using cutting edge technologies and the smart algorithms that can help you out to get the best agent productivity, to enhance your business brand, to increase the customer satisfaction, and last but not the least, increase the ROI. Major challenges faced by the businesses. Most of the businesses face different type of challenges. Here I'll be talking about the challenges which are faced by or which can be faced by 98% of businesses who are either using or not either using a simple call center software or not using an intelligent call center software or even not using any type of call center software. Okay, so let's go to the challenges one by one. We are into 21st century and to do business in such technology world can be a challenge sometimes because not only the businesses are technology driven but also the customers are having the technology advancements. Customers are more powerful nowadays, so to meet their needs, to satisfy the customer, it it takes a lot of efforts, right? Because see, the customer can contact you anywhere. It's not only the traditional way, the years back when only landline phone was there, right? The customer pick up a phone, dial your number, and you talk with them. But customer nowadays can share the feedback, can log the complaint on different platforms. He is having access to everything, and nowadays every business is having a social media account with their business name. They are having a WhatsApp number, they are having SMS number, they are having a number to dial in, they are having email address, support ticketing portals, Everything is there, right? So customer has the freedom to contact you from any platform, and if we are not providing the timely support, then the customer can get dissatisfied, and a dissatisfied customer can be a loss of business, because it takes a lot of efforts to retain any existing customer and also get a new customer. So it is very mandatory for all of us to make our brand presence well in every aspect, in all the platforms. So to manage these things, sometimes we juggle between multiple platforms, such as we are having a email account open in one window of our browser, we are using the Outlook or some email client, we are having a landline or mobile phone to dial a number, or if we are using a call center software, then the software is open. Apart from that, we are having the SMS on the mobile, WhatsApp on the mobile, we are having the social media account open, right? So to handle this or to provide a base satisfaction to customer, sometimes we juggle a lot between multiple platforms, and that is a challenge because it consumes lot of time, and ultimately it is wasting time and energy. And sometimes if we are missing a single complaint or a single feedback on any of the media, let's say we forgot to log in our Twitter account today, and customer has tagged your business account and registered a complaint, rather than calling your direct number, he has registered on the Twitter, and we haven't logged in into our Twitter account today or for a longer period, then we are losing that complaint or we are losing that feedback. And if we are not knowing what the customer feels, we are not able to provide him the proper solution. So the customer is dissatisfied that we are not giving the timely support, right? And that is also reducing the productivity of the agent, because the day in day out agent will juggle between the platforms. So the time and energy is also wasted, and sometimes the customer is also dissatisfied. So this is a challenge. Now let's talk about the another point: complex security setup. If you are having a call center software and you want to restrict the software by setting up some rules or the policy such that it must not be dialing some specified numbers or prefixes, it should be blacklisting some incoming numbers, yeah, some rules and policies needs to be set up. So that is actually the complex task, because many a time a business owner or the operator is not that technical who knows the security related thing, so it becomes difficult and a challenge. Third or fourth, gateway compatibility issues. When you are using a call center software and not using the intelligent call center software, you are having a basic features to set up any gateway. Sometimes you are limited by using a specific gateway. You have to choose a gateway which has been provided by your software provider, and you are not free to use any gateway, even though you are liking any other gateway such as like Twilio or even some other trunk which is giving you the cheaper rate. So and some parameters which we need to configure, it's not being permitted by the software. So that time you end up with the compatibility issues, and with the limited thing you have to get your ball rolling. So that is a challenge, because you are not able to use what you want to use, and you end up by paying more to the provider. You are end up by having the lower quality of services, something like that. Another one, complex to manage day-to-day operations. In a call center, there are a lot of activities which needs to be done on the daily basis, such as uploading the leads, setting up the audio message, or some promotional offer is there, holidays are coming. So you need to configure this type of audio files. You need to even check the agent performances. You need to download the call recordings made by your agents and check out for the quality purposes. So these are actually the day-to-day operations. And in many call center softwares, it is the most tedious job. So sometimes due to this challenge, it is difficult for us to manage the day-to-day operations. Okay, and we are not able to get the best out of it. Last but not the least, regulatory challenges. In many regions, the telecom operators or the providers or the country are restricting some stuff, like they are restricting some specific caller IDs, or the dial numbers. They might also need the caller ID in a specific format, right? So there are some regulatory challenges. They might also need to set some specific parameters in order to pass the call through. But if your call center software is unable to manage these parameters and unable to manage this type of setup, then we can end up with the regulatory challenges. And that's actually the huge challenge, because when this type of challenge is there, then it may lead to shut down the business as well. So how to resolve these challenges? These challenges can be resolved with a technological tool, because we are into the 21st century and technologies have been gone far longer than even we think. So using the technology tools, we can definitely resolve these challenges. And one of such technology tool is intelligent call center software. iQualify is one of such intelligent call center software. It has been built using cutting edge technologies and smart algorithms with the objective of providing customer satisfaction to its users and increasing reach and sales. So that is why iQualify is intelligent call center software. In my previous webinar, I had announced about version 2.1 of iQualify that was launched that time. So today I'll cover that how that these type of challenges, business challenges, can be resolved using the newly added features in iQualify version 2.1. So are you guys ready to walk through with me? Yeah. Okay. So we will go through one by one each feature. I'll also share the screen. I'll also showcase the portal, and then we know how exactly it can resolve each of the challenges. Here is a list. First is Twitter integration. As I mentioned in the challenge part, like juggling and the agent productivity. So if imagine if the Twitter is integrated with your call center software and you don't need to open your Twitter account or the portal, and your agent can reply or send message or do all the activities from the agent portal or a single portal itself, then how easy it can be. This challenge can be easily reduced, right? Or the resolve. Let's see how it does. Okay, here I am logging in my admin portal. Okay, so this is actually the admin portal of iQualify. I am logging with my company. This is a multi-tenant setup for the demonstration purposes. So if you want to configure the Twitter account, then all you need to do is open a Twitter account and get the developer account access that you can get from the Twitter. Once you get the developer account access, then you go to the configuration menu, then WhatsApp and social media, and then Twitter configuration. As you can see, in earlier version, we already had WhatsApp, Facebook. So we have added this menu under the single name like WhatsApp and social media. So there is no new menu or a separate menu, but a sub menu under WhatsApp and social media. Once you click over here, you will have a screen that specifies the Twitter configuration. Here I have created one Twitter account already and configured with my iCallify setup. You can create a new one, but I'll just click on the edit and show you so you know how exactly it can be done. Here are some technical parameters which you will be getting from your Twitter developer account. Authentication key, token, consumer API key, consumer secret API key, Twitter handler, right? So this is what you have to input here and just save. Once you save this, then your Twitter account is configured with iQualify. You don't need to require any other thing here. Once the Twitter account is configured, then all you need to do is configure a Twitter queue. Twitter queue is used to attach the specific Twitter account with campaign, because it's not mandatory that you give the access of Twitter account to all the campaigns or to all the agents. So in iQualify, we are having the rules and permission module through which you can give the access to a specific module to the specific agents only based on their profile. Also, in the campaigns, we are having the Twitter queue selection. So if the agent who is logging into a specific campaign is having the Twitter queue access, then and then only they will be able to uh, talk with the customers using the Twitter account, Twitter business account, which is configured here. So this is a Twitter queue. Now navigate to the campaign. I am having one demo campaign created already, that is all in one. Why I am calling it all in one? Because I have enabled each and every platform access in this campaign. So I can demonstrate you with a complete setup, like how exactly the portal looks like with everything up and running. So this is a campaign all in one. Yeah. And here you can see Twitter man. In Twitter tab, you can see that I have allowed the Twitter queue which we have created already. So now the agents who are logging into this blended campaign will have the access to the Twitter queue and they will be able to communicate with the customers. Let's log in with the agent. Okay, this is my agent. I am logging into the all-in-one campaign. Once I log in into the campaign, I need to select a specific queues. See, here you are having different queues like call, chat, SMS, ticket, Facebook, WhatsApp, Twitter. I'll enable everything. Add all. Yep.
Currently the only person in this conference.
Once everything is selected, then you can submit. Here blended calling is also enabled, so you can also make the outbound calls simultaneously. This is a blended campaign. So this is the new dashboard. Here you have various menus: customer chat, SMS, WhatsApp, Facebook, Twitter, tickets, to callbacks, reports, and whatnot actually. So we will straight go to the Twitter. Alright. Here you can see the agent is having one message here, that is Arpit Modi. That's my Twitter account. I have it open here. See. Okay. So this is my personal Twitter, and I have been chatting and communicating with the Twitter account which is configured in the iQualify. I name it iQualify support and the handler is iQualify 2021. which you have seen that has been configured in the Twitter configuration page of admin portal. So see, there are a few messages which has been exchanged between uh, me, I mean from my Twitter account to iQualify. I can show you like how exactly the messaging works. Okay, what was the conversation? What information do you guy need? The campaign name, IBC, all and thanks. Yes, your work is done. Please let me know if there is anything I can help with. See, I'm replying from the iQualify agent portal. I sent a message here. Ah, yeah, you can see the message came here. This is my personal Twitter account, right? I am on the messaging tab and I have been chatting. So you can see how convenient it is that your agent can directly talk with your customer from a single portal where he not just the Twitter but he can also do the WhatsApp, Facebook and everything. We are not going deep into all other features as of now, but just imagine that if you are having Twitter enabled, then how much good service or the quick response you can give to your customer and how you can increase the customer satisfaction, right? So it is reducing or resolving your main challenge, that is juggling and less agent productivity. Moving forward, okay, Twilio as an SMS gateway. Most of you knowing that Twilio is one of the wonderful platform which is providing different type of services such as IVR, voice calling, then SMS, even WhatsApp APIs and what not actually. It is one of my favorite platform as well and gateway. So many customers wants to use Twilio as a SMS provider. So they can send and receive messages from their Twilio account to iQualify. Earlier, we had a limitation. We were limited with a single SMS gateway. So we now added the Twilio, and in upcoming versions we will add many more such SMS gateways. Now I'll showcase you how we can configure a Twilio account. In configurations, you have SMS menu. There you have gateway. In gateway, you can simply add SMS gateway. You name it whatever you like and select Twilio. You can see there are two providers, Nexmo and Twilio now. So Twilio, enter your API key, send a name, select a list and boom, you are go, right? So the gateway has been added and now you will be able to send and receive SMS using your Twilio account from iQualify. Even the same SMS gateway provider Twilio account can be used for SMS broadcasting, which is the one of the important feature of iQualify. So what it does, which challenge it resolves? Gateway compatibilities. Because now even iQualify is supporting Twilio and customers can use the gateway which they want to use. Next point is campaign lead filtering. As the name says, you can filter the leads based on your conditions or requirements, and that can be done in the campaign settings. See, here we have added one new menu, lead filter, in under the campaign. I'll show you like how exactly you can do it in simple steps. I have created one filter. Click on edit. See, you just need to give a name to this lead filter and add the filters. So what filters I have added? First name and city. So I am looking for John's from the New York City. So I have created a condition that John first name begin with, last name can be anything. So only first name is John and field name city equals to New York. So if I have multiple Johns in a New York City, and if this filter is applied to a specific campaign, then that campaign will be only dialing the Johns from the New York City. See how you can easily apply this lead filter to any campaign. Okay, when you edit any campaign or add any campaign, at that time you have one call tab, and there you can select lead filter. So agents who are logging with this campaign and having this lead filter assigned to that campaign will be able to call only the Johns from the New York, right? So this is actually resolving one of the major challenge, that is the day-to-day operations, the complexities which you are having in the day-to-day operations. You can easily grab the specific leads based on your conditions. If you are looking for all the male uh, customers or the prospects between age 25 to 35, you can make a filter. If you are looking for the age group between 50 to 60, you can do it. If you are looking for some specific province or state or zip code, you can do it. So how easily the leads can be filtered here by this simple tool. Okay, the next is advanced blacklisting. Blacklisting is a feature where you can blacklist any number such that your system or software will not be receiving any incoming call from that number. So in iQualify, we have enhanced the blacklisting feature such that not only the number, but it also can set a prefix and range. I mean, if you are setting up a specific prefix or a range, then the system software will block the entire range or the prefix. So if you want to blacklist a specific country, then also it is possible. If you want to block a specific city, area code, possible. So see, the security is easy now. In security, we already have the fraud detection as well. That is the part of earlier version, but you can still use it. It is having a different set of rules, right? You can say block or allow the anonymous caller IDs, max calls can be allowed, alerts can be sent, you can allow or block prefixes to dial out. So this is how you can even set the fraud detection module and set up the rules. It is very easy. So it is resolving the challenge of complex security setup. Now the advanced caller ID. Next point. In advanced caller ID, what do you mean by advanced caller ID actually? Caller ID can be set dynamically based on your choice. Want to see how? See. In campaign, we have added one new menu here, caller ID group. So here you can create a group of caller IDs, right? So not just a single, but you can add any number of caller IDs over here, and then in the campaign settings, let's add, okay. Once you go to the campaign settings and the call tab, you will see something new. This is a caller ID setting. See, earlier it was only the single field where you can set a caller ID number, but now you can have the random caller ID from the group. So if you have put 10 numbers in that group, then it can be used randomly. So it will not always deliver a single caller ID, but the caller ID will be changed every time. Then random caller ID by prefix. So based on the prefixes or the area codes of your dial number, your caller ID will be set dynamically. And third, random caller ID by prefix from the group. So if you don't want to generate the entire caller ID randomly, just you can use the group. So in group you can have multiple numbers with the specific prefixes, and when you are making the call from this campaign, that will only select those caller IDs which are matching with the prefix and set it. So this is a dynamic caller ID feature which you can definitely use, and that can be actually pass the regulatory compliances, because sometimes some specific regions or the countries needs the caller ID into proper format with proper prefixes or proper like length and everything. So based on the dial number, the caller ID is matching with that, and you can have the compliance is fulfilled. Also, some gateways require the caller ID to be in the specific format. So you can have these, and gateway compatibilities can be also achieved. So it is resolving two challenges, right? Then the next, advanced DNC control. DNC, the do not call feature, was already the part of earlier version, but we have enhanced that. In earlier version, you were able to set the DNC only for a campaign, but now you can have it for the entire system. So let's say one number is there, one customer is saying that put my number into the DNC list. You are putting into DNC, but that is for a specific campaign, and your system is having the multiple campaigns, right? So the number is in the DNC for a single campaign, but your agent who is logging into a different campaign can still dial that number. So sometimes it creates major problems. Customers may get annoyed, and they may also take the legal actions on you, because he has already registered your number in the DNC, right? So in that case, if the number is into the global DNC list, then your entire system will not be able to dial that number. So that is how in a single step you can have security. Okay, personalization of music on hold with advanced features. So now iQualify customers have freedom to configure MOH and assign it to campaigns, IVRs, and whatnot. Earlier they were using the system generated MOH only, but now you can have any type of audio files which you want as MOH and assign. So you have the freedom to have different MOH for different campaigns, different settings. That's how it works, and it actually uh, resolves the challenge of day-to-day operations, because many times what happens in a business, you want to put a specific hold file based on the promotional things going on, promotional activities going on for your business. So now you see, based on the campaign, the hold file will be there, and the specific audio file will be only played, and the targeted audience will be also specific one. So that's how it even creates the customer satisfaction, because if you are playing about a wrong product to the wrong customer, then it's not going to work out, right? Okay, then next, E164 font format support. This is related to the gateway as well as regulatory compliance. Sometimes nowadays actually even many compliances are there in which they are requiring the number format to be in E164 format. So what we have done here is, in the trunk setting, we have added one new field, E164 phone number format, and having multiple options here. So you can have it for the caller ID or for the dial number or for the both. So based on your gateway settings or the compliances, you can set it from here, right? So that will ease your work and smoothly pass the calls for whatever purposes you want to do, and it will not give you the hiccups to pass the calls. You can do it by your own. Also, we have added one new field, the outbound proxy, because many trunk and gateway providers are requiring the outbound proxy as well. So now you can do it by yourself and you don't need to depend on anyone. Although we are having a very good support of iCallify and we do everything for our customers, but sometimes even a single second can save a lot of efforts, right? So if you have the freedom to do it by yourself, then nothing is best than that. Next, call recording file download in bulk. As I said, call recordings are the day-to-day process. Sometimes the call center managers needs to analyze the call recordings of the entire day for the quality purposes, like how the agents are performing, how exactly some success calls went, why the specific deal not happened by a specific agent, right? So this type of things needs to be monitored, and for that call recordings is very essential. So now what exactly we have done is, instead of downloading a specific recording from here, what you can do, you can simply search. Let's say we are searching for last 2-3 months of data. Yes, okay. So we have two calls, and simply click on the download button. Done. You will be getting a zip package with all the recordings. Whether it is 2 calls, 20 calls, or 200 calls, you will have a complete package. So instead of downloading or listening each and every from here, you can have a complete zip package and listen at your convenience. So it actually resolves the challenge, one of the major challenge of day-to-day operations. Along with the recording downloading in bulk, we have implemented a feature which can be on demand. So if you have FTP server, or if you want to move the old recordings automatically to a specific server, then you can do it. You just let us know and we'll configure it and it will be done. Then another is the voicemail to email. So any voicemail comes to your any of the voicemail boxes of your agent or anywhere, then it will straight come to you. So if it is an out of our case, or if it is a specific agent related case, everything, you have a email address in your profile, and the voicemails will come to your email address and you will be able to listen it. Then audio prompt compatibility converter. We have advanced the process of the audio prompt upload, such that now you can upload the audios in whatever format you want. You can even upload any WAV file, MP3, or anything you can upload, and the system will automatically convert it to the most compatible format of the software, such that your audio quality will be also remain the same, and it will be compatible to the system as well. I know there has been some challenges in the earlier versions where whenever you had to change the audio file and you were not having the technical skill to convert into a specific format, you were having some hiccups. Although our team were guiding you and doing it in a timely manner, but still, if you can do it by your own, then nothing better than that, as I said previously. So now you can upload any audio file and it will straight go to the uh, audio prompt library, and you can use it into MOH or even IVR and wherever the audio prompts are there. Another is agent call logs. Okay, so we are already into the agent portal logged in. Here reports are there and call logs. So we have added some more filters. Through that you can search out the call logs as an agent. Okay, so your agents can check out their own call logs, search there, click on a dial button and dial the numbers directly from here. There are many parameters to search like the campaigns, call queues, even the call types are there, date range is already there, phone numbers can be there. So this is what actually has been enhanced. So agent call log is enhanced now, and your agents can easily grab the data what they need. Apart from this, we have many more features and improvements and bug fixes done in the latest version. See, here is a complete release note which we have prepared. As you can see, there has been a lot of improvements, new features, and along with that the more stability has been added by fixing many bugs which has been reported by the existing customers or our QA team, right? Fine, so we are done with the walkthrough now, and I'll be uh, expecting some questions from you. Any questions so far? Greetings from Germany. Yes, Martin. Nice to see you here. How are you doing? Okay, no other questions from anybody? Okay, till the time we wait for the questions, I would like to tell you on a lighter note that we have already started rolling the latest version of iQualify version 2.1 to our existing customers. Uh, Apart from that, those who are interested to know further about iQualify, the latest version and the new features, you can ask us for the demo. Our team will be happy to give you the online demo. Moreover, we are having a facility of providing 14-day risk-free trial, so you can explore the software the way you want. Isn't it good? Okay, waiting for the questions. Yeah, I have a question from Samir. Hi, Samir Patel. Yes, juggle platform. By juggling, it is like juggling from one platform to another. As I explained, if you have multiple tabs open in your system, in your browser, let's say you are using one software for calling, let's say soft phone. If you are having Facebook open in your Firefox Mozilla, if you are having Twitter open in Firefox or maybe in the Google Chrome, so switching from one platform to another is a juggling of platform. I hope that's what you are asking. Any more questions? I hope I have cleared everything. And still, if you are having any questions on a later stage, then we are just a call or email away. You can drop an email anytime, or you can connect us on whatever platform you want, and we would be happy to assist you for the further things. All right, so we can end the webinar here. Thank you for attending the webinar and have a great day ahead. Bye bye. See you in our next webinar. Stay tuned.